This episode begins when Lexia is agitated about two things. Firstly, she wants to know about the relationship between them. And second, it is vivid she wants to know about the teleportation magic. Yuya doesn't take this magic seriously because it's just moment magic. But Lexia clarifies his misunderstanding by saying this magic only exists in the fairy tale. Further, only legendary people can perform this magic. Whoever considers it connected with teleportation magic, then war is compulsory with him. Yuya is taken aback by hearing this tale. He can't imagine this magic is so much essential. So, Lexia decides to promise him not to use this magic in front of anyone until the emergency emerges. By realizing the situation, he has consented. Aside from this, Lexia also wants to adopt these legendary techniques of Yuya. Just then, Lexia shifts her attention to Luna, who pretends to sleep. She is unprecedented in judging the people, so she knows she is awakening. The same thing Yuya can also analyze, but he is so kind. So, he has ignored this. By hearing this, Luna wakes up to face numerous questions. Lexia inquires why she intends to kill her and is curious about her. Luna is indifferent and just wants to make Lexia kill her. By interrupting the conversation, Yuya discloses his motive to know about her. In addition, he also wants to know the reason for murdering the princess. When she realizes that Yuya is interested in knowing about her, she has no choice except to disclose her dark past. In the flashback, Luna is miserable and crossing the congested ally. She was an orphan and had none who could care for her. So, her clothes are dirty and she finds something useful in the trash. Also, she was used to stealing things from people and leading their lives. When they try to capture her, then she vanishes. But one day, she met with her master, who patted her head as if he would help him out. According to expectation, his master has started teaching her academic knowledge. Further, he has taught her assassination techniques and other evil things. Her master is the person who has given her sharp thread to kill the people. With the help of this incredible power, she has assassinated many innocent people. Also, she belongs to the Dark Guild, and Princess is shocked to hear about it. Because this group is rare. They are notorious for every evil thing, like drugs, theft, murder, and stealing. There is nothing that they can't perform. Therefore, it's shocking she is working for them. She has joined this group because her master is linked with it. When she realizes that this thing is terrible, then it's too late. She is known as a head assassin. This little girl is giving Princess back-to-back shocks. After this, she has gotten the critical task of killing the Princess of Arcelia Kingdom. She has no option except to act upon it. She knows what will happen to her as she has faced failure in the mission. So, she asks them to kill her because attempting to kill a princess is a sin that is not forgivable. If she survives to escape, then Dark Guild will not let this matter go quickly. Therefore, she knows there is dead end of her life. Yuya feels pain in his heart because he has considered her friend. On the other hand, Luna considers this as sympathy because they don't know each other for a long time. On the contrary, they have spent little time in each other's company. Still, Yuya has feeling for her as a friend. Thus, he can't see his friend die before his eyes. By analyzing the situation, Lexia has also planned to forgive her. Because there is none knows about the assassin except Lexia and Yuya, and they are not going to tell anyone. Also, she gives her a golden opportunity to serve as a guard. Now, it's Luna's turn to take a back. This charming princess is pure enough to neglect her actions, and she wants to hire her as her bodyguard. Even though Princess ignores her blunder, she is not ready to do it. Her hands are filled with people's blood, and she doesn't deserve to stand before this pure-hearted girl. Princess admonishes her not to think like this because her hands are soft and pure. Enchanted by her words, Luna reveals the secret of taking a bath with Yuya. Just then, she takes control of her slippery tongue and forbids it to become her bodyguard. Princess drags her comfort and warns her to do as she says, because she has failed in attempting to murder her. So, she needs to obey the orders of the winner. Luna is startled enough that she nods her head. On the other hand, knights and princess soldiers run into the forest because monsters chase them. Still, Knight is thinking about Princess and that she will be safe. Apart from this, Luna inquires whether she will decide for her. She is sure about her. At that time, Princess asks about the bath she hasn't revealed to her. Luna, who is impressed with her, cannot hold this secret. So, she discloses the bath of Yuya that can enhance beauty, magic, and power. Princess is so much curious and she wants to borrow Yuya's bathtub. Yuya is also ready to give her. In addition, Princess drags Luna to take a bath with her and offers Yuya, but he denies it in a sophisticated manner. While taking a bath, Princess feels as relaxed as she has ever felt. Luna is also feeling the same thing. Suddenly, she inquires Luna if she has feeling or emotions for Yuya. Hearing this question, her feet have slipped and she is about to drown in the tub. By hiding her emotions, she pretends to be his friend. Lexia doubts that she has feeling for him, but she is constantly denying her. To know the truth, she declares her plan to marry him. Now, Luna can't restrain herself and disapproves of the marriage. Lexia has understood what Luna wants. Luna also expresses her feeling for friends while training with Yuya. Recently, she has had something in her heart but cannot pronounce it appropriately. On the other hand, Lexia thoroughly knows the name of these feelings. That's why she declares war between them. Both will try to marry Yuya, and whoever is successful will win. Firstly, she is not ready to accept the challenge but feels something. Therefore, she is no longer ready to hide her feeling. Both accept the hidden war. They openly challenge each other without thinking that they are naked in the bathtub. Luna also openly shares her desire to have with Yuya. Now, Luna is her bodyguard and rival as well. After taking a bath, they sit relaxed and calm on the table. Yuya wants to become a perfect host by preparing dinner for their guests. But Lexia raises her hand because she wants to make a meal. Yuya also can't refuse her because she is priceless. She is trying to cut the potato in the kitchen with different techniques. Not the single time knife touched the potato. She is brought up in the palace as a princess, so cooking for her is impossible. The knife has slipped from her hand once and is about to cut Luna and Yuya. Luckily they survived, but they can't risk handing over the knife again. Yuya shows her magnificent skills in cooking and cooks many dishes for them. By taking a single morsel in her mouth, Lexis and Luna started praising him. Yuya is glad that he has pleased them. Lexia holds his arm with love. By watching her trick, Luna thinks about the war and pretends to be injured. Her wounds are not appropriately rectified, so she is not eligible to have her dinner. She orders Yuya to have her dinner. Yuya is also innocent and can't identify her trick to come closer to him. So, he has begun to put a morsel in her mouth. Lexia is burning with jealous. She commands Yuya to feed her, but Yuya is astonished because she is not hurt. However, he can't gainsay her order and start feeding her. When they are consumed enough, they offer him their metal spoon. They know that he hasn't eaten a single morsel. After eating mouth-watering mealing, they get back to their bed. Luna and Lexia sleep on the same bed, and Yuya sleeps on the couch. Yuya is thinking about the hectic day. On the following morning, Night survived the monster, and Yuya has found them. Night is happy to see Princess safe and sound. On the other hand, Yuya apologizes for vanishing out of the blue. Also, knights want to ask many things, but there are better times. Yuya introduces Night to them, who has saved the life of a princess. Out of spoken, Lexia has disclosed that Luna has dared to kill her. Right now, she is serving as a bodyguard. By ignoring her second statement, Night and the warriors are stuck on her first thing. They point out their sword at her. She tries convincing them she is on her side, but it's too late. Night cannot listen to her because Luna can be a trap for the princess. Luna has realized that Lexia is a dump. Further, Night has an idea. She is pretending to be her side. In reality, she is luring an opportunity to kill her. Lexia clarifies his doubts. She has slept with Luna, and if she wants to kill her, it is a perfect opportunity for her. Night is shocked to hear about it. Here she elaborates that she has slept in Yuya's house. Thus, it was necessary to sleep with Luna. By analyzing the situation, the knight takes down the sword. But he is unable to trust her. It's enough that they are not pointing their sword at her. Luna, who has raised her arms as a criminal, now feels relieved. At this time, Yuya explodes another bomb. He is not going to accompany them, because he has a personal task to do. Visiting the palace is impossible. In reality, he needs to take the class that he can't miss. By realizing his situation, Night can't revolt against his wish and ask him to visit the palace as soon as possible. Also, he shows the way to reach the palace. He needs to follow the road that will take him to the village and ask about the palace to reach the desired location. Nevertheless, they are ready to go, and Luna is thankful for him. Lexia says goodbye to him excitedly. Luna, who is riding on the horse, jumps from the horse suddenly. She kisses Yuya's cheeks with gratitude. Also, she requests not to forget her and mention the war. When Lexia notices she has kissed her, she tells Night to stop the carriage. But he ignores her wish and carries on the carriage. On the other hand, she wants to kiss him as Luna has done to him. Later, Yuya finds a river and is shocked to see it because he has never seen it. So, he decides to take a bath. During the bath, he has realized the worth of outdoor baths. Soon, he realizes Night is not alone in the bath. There is another animal who looks like a red pig. By checking his status, he has identified that he tames this animal. He is Red Manghua, whose power level is about 490. To check his power, he asks him to perform the healing magic. When he performs the magic, his body feels as if it has become so light. This animal often inspires him, so he gives him a name. His color resembles the sky after dusk, therefore he calls him Akatsuki. To remind him about his class, the knight brings a clock in front of him. He shouts because he is getting late. Luckily, he reached the class on time, where the teacher elaborates on the ball tournament. Students must take this competition seriously because she will give them a score according to their skills. After that, she takes them outside, where the physical teacher asks them to take scratches. They have made 2 teams without paying attention to gender. As Yuya doesn't know the game's rules, he is kept as a goalkeeper. Here is a pro player, Ryu, who is not giving a chance to another team to play. He blocks their struggle to grab the ball and throws it at the opposite side. Kita and Rin are watching the game and have realized that Ryu's team is strong because of him. They need a trump card to win the game. To cheat in the game, she tells Kita to jump, and her breast is also moving when she jumps. This tempting scene is drawing everyone's attention. Not only this, she has started to fondle the breast of Kita in front of everyone. Boys try to ignore that scene and pretend they have nothing watched. Taira has noticed what Rin is trying to do. He grabs the ball from Yuya's team member. Before they can understand anything, he loses the ball. Before the ball touches the net, Yuya catches the ball. Everyone is stunned because the ball is 2 inches away from the net. They think that he has done teleportation but ignore their thought because it's impossible. Now, they tell him to throw the ball as far as possible. Using his power, he throws the ball. The ball has made a goal with a considerable distance. Everyone is looking at him with an open mouth. Yuya ignored their surprised faces and was curious to know whether he had made a goal or not. It all depends upon him. Watch this left video and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.